Hey there, my name's Cari Pearson. I'm excited to tell you about my journey with Lularoe. But first, let's get to know each other. I'm a native Southern California girl, and I love it here. I was raised by a single mom, along with my brother. My mom worked a lot to make sure we were taken care of. My brother and I were 3 years apart and did our own things. I was very shy growing up, and it was difficult to pursue the things I wanted or to make friendships because I was constantly afraid of rejection. I was part of band, choir, and theater. I wanted to show off my talents, but when it came to audition, I would either not pursue it because I convinced myself I wasn't good enough, or I would get so nervous I couldn't shine to my full potential. I've always had a hard time stepping out of my own shadow. Despite this, when I was able to make friends, I stayed completely loyal. I met my husband Jason when I was 19 years old, and we were married soon after. I've always wanted to be a wife and mother. Children started arriving 4 years later. I have 3 boys and 1 girl, and they have been my sole focus for 13 years. While being a stay-at-home mom is amazing, my personal goals and aspirations are constantly on the back burner. Over the years, I've gained weight and lost much of myself. Clothing often didn't fit right, so I settled for frumpy, loose clothes just to be comfortable. I was letting myself fade into the background and had no idea how to get out of my funk. I tried joining other direct sales companies in the past, but nothing clicked. In 2014, my world started to crumble more when my mother was diagnosed with idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, the same lung disease that took my grandmother 4 years earlier. My mom was my biggest supporter, cheerleader, and advocate. She passed away on March 1st, 2015, just 3 days shy of my son's 5th birthday. She was 63 years old. I desperately needed something from me. I was lost and mourning the death of my mother. A friend from church added me to a Lularoe group where I won an Amelia dress. I fell in love. A gorgeous pleated dress with pockets gave me a boost to my self-confidence right when I needed it. As I learned more about the clothes, I found that my personality could shine while still being comfortable. Here was a company making clothes for my body type, that were cute. Lularoe slowly started taking over my wardrobe. Along with how it made me feel, I could see how it made other women feel. I was also drawn to what the company stood for. Lularoe often says, "Where through fashion, we create freedom, serve others, and strengthen families. A place where lives are being improved and dreams achieved through love, purpose, confidence, trust, and growth." I saw the potential to not only help provide financially for my family, but also give back and help women start gaining the confidence I was. I joined Lularoe as an independent retailer in September 2016. I was lucky to sign up under my sister-in-law, Hillary. We've known each other for over 17 years, but being in the same business together has really helped us bond more as sisters. She's an amazing leader, but I am eternally grateful to have gotten closer to her. Along with Hillary, I've gained a fantastic team. We are also completely different, yet have come together to support each other in amazing ways. We've helped each other heal from divorce, support each other through adoptions and pregnancies, and grieve with those who've lost loved ones. Since becoming part of the Lularoe family, I know I have a sisterhood to lean on whenever I need it. Several of us met for the first time at convention in 2017, and it was like we'd known each other our whole lives. We quickly fell into a natural groove that was amazing. When convention 2018 rolled around, we didn't hesitate to rent a house instead of separate hotel rooms. These women truly are my sisters. After being a stay-at-home mom for years, without any type of conventional job during that time, starting this type of business was a challenge. There was more to it than just selling clothes. I've had to learn how the postal service works, manage my time better, and be more organized than I'd been in a long time. There's an emotional aspect I didn't expect. Self-doubt. Thinking I couldn't do it would often be the thing that derailed me. I had to dig deep down inside to show my kids that I could do hard things and come up with a system that worked for me. As soon as a box arrives, I have to pull everything out and sort it. Photography happens immediately or it won't happen. I found having a dedicated space for shipping supplies has also helped me not waste time or money by over-ordering. I have good visual of all the things to know when I need to stock up. I've learned how to use lighting to make the clothes shine best and use a setup to also achieve this quickly. My kids are watching me manage all of this, all while still making time for them. Preparing for a pop-up has also shown them how to plan ahead, be organized, and tailor each event for the clientele. It also shows them how committed I am to my work and having it benefit our family. Doing pop-ups and vendor events has also shown how to increase stamina. I remember getting home from my very first event and just crashing from exhaustion. But now I'm good with just relaxing on the couch afterwards. Working with customers has been amazing. Helping them find the sizing that works best for them and then getting them a piece that just lets their personality shine has been very fulfilling. One experience I've had with a customer has stayed with me. This customer has limited mobility and was new to Lularoe when I met her. I took a couple sizes in each style to her in her assisted living and helped her figure out what styles and sizes worked best for her. She was very grateful, and I left feeling on top of the world just from helping her. My customers are my community. I love getting to know them and learning how I can help support them. Our relationships they start out with clothes, but then they turn into so much more. Not only have I made new friendships, but I've rekindled old ones as well. They've helped me through financial hardships, emotional turmoil, or helping me laugh through the everyday mundane. As much as they've molded me, I've molded them. I couldn't do this review without asking them how I or Lularoe has impacted them. Here's what a few had to say. Aaron C. wrote, "You have personally influenced me by posting about what motherhood is really like. Your posts are real, unlike all the fake posts that so many make. I appreciate you allowing us into your world and family. Also, with fashion, you have helped me step out of my box. I'm very comfortable in black, gray, and dark colors. And by posting some of your fun outfits, it has inspired me to branch out." Nancy H. wrote, "Your bubbly personality says it all. You make us feel very comfortable in our own skin because you show us that. You don't hide anything." Aaron E. wrote, "You have been such a bright spot. I don't know that we'd have become friends without Lularoe, but I'm so glad to have met you. I find you a kindred spirit and I appreciate your sunshine. I applaud what you do in the way of fundraising as well." Amber B. wrote, "You are so thoughtful always looking for ways to help others. Whether it's finding an outfit that makes us feel beautiful or jumping at the chance to do a fundraiser for someone in need. You are always a shining light for making a difference. Karen M. wrote, I have had nothing but good experiences with Lularoe. At first, I was extremely skeptical as I did not feel my body type one that would benefit much from going anywhere in leggings. Cari was encouraging without pushing me about it, and she won me over just being so happy and bright about her items. My first purchase was mostly because I wanted to help her in her business, but I found that first outfit was the one I looked forward to wearing the most. Now Cari continues to be the best consultant, encouraging without being pushy, and she knows exactly my size and preferences. Hello, Paisley. She keeps my wish list in her mental database and always lets me know when she's found something I've been hoping for, to the point where she even sets aside items for me to look at before she puts them up for purchase. I'm very pleased with all my Lularoe pieces, and especially Cari. I love hanging out in her garage as she allows me to hunt through her inventory and try things on. She won me over, and I'm so happy she did. What a joy for me to have such a customer base. I want to talk about giving back. I've always wanted to help support many causes, but I wasn't able to. Lularoe has been instrumental in helping us give back. They price match each dollar we raise towards multiple causes. As I mentioned briefly before, I lost both my mother and grandmother to pulmonary fibrosis. Pulmonary fibrosis is a respiratory disease in which scars are formed in the lung tissues, leading to serious breathing problems. There is no cure, and the only semi-reliable treatment is lung transplant. There's no known cause, and it can affect anyone. September is Pulmonary Fibrosis Awareness Month, and every year I run a month-long fundraiser for the Pulmonary Fibrosis Foundation. This foundation is a nonprofit organization dedicated to identifying effective treatments and assisting those living with the disease. The past 2 years, with the help of my team, we've raised $1,700 for the foundation. I hope to increase this in the future. Other causes I've raised funds for include the Foundation for Ichthyosis and Related Skin Types, also known as FIRST, hurricane victims, fire victims, special needs recipients, school organizations like theater and music programs, heart disease, military, and first responders, and also Operation Juicebox, a local nonprofit started by my cousin to bridge the gap between law enforcement and kids. I've also donated leggings to terminal children and to an organization that uses these leggings to make head wraps for cancer patients. Total fundraising efforts to date is $5,359. Absolutely none of this would have been possible without Lularoe. My personal journey of healing hasn't stopped with a new wardrobe or helping others. The passing of my mother stripped something away from me that I've had a hard time getting back. I've struggled my entire life with low self-esteem and a fear of failure. Most recently, I've added depression to that list. Because of Lularoe, I've not only been able to recognize these issues, but I've been able to gain just enough confidence to admit that I needed professional help. It was so hard at first, but my sisterhood, along with my husband, has helped me realize I'm worth healing. I'm happy to report that me making this video is proof that it's working. I'm getting better. My final comments are on dreams. We all have dreams, but aren't always sure how to achieve them. Lularoe has and will continue to help me achieve my dreams as well as my family's dreams. I've been able to help buy my kids clothes and food, as well as some fun outings. Last June, I helped pay for a portion of a vacation to Hawaii for just my husband and I. It had been 16 years since we had a vacation together. Running my own business has also given my husband the motivation to set up his own 3D printing business. Even though he still goes to work every day, hopefully one day we can use our businesses to help him work from home. Since being a part of Lularoe, I've grown so much in so many different areas. But the biggest area has been stepping outside of my comfort zone. I've always been someone who likes to stay off to the side, but now I see that I have the potential to shine. I hope to continue to leave my cozy box and find a greater version of myself. I'm still working on my goals, but Lularoe has given me the freedom to strive for it and the confidence to know that with hard work, I can do anything. My journey is far from over. I've recently found the courage to pick up passion projects once again. Lularoe helped me fall in love with photography again and to take a leap to reignite my passion for singing. I thought my dreams were over, but I've found they are just beginning. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Lularoe.